Connection. I'm Jason Gray, and I'm sitting down today with Robert Henning, who is the director of the Rockpile Museum. And I understand that you've also got a new team member at the Rockpile.
Yes, we do, Jason. I'm very excited about this. We've been 4 months or more without a educator. We have 2 educators, and finally we've hired someone, and we're excited to bring on Heather Rodriguez as our new museum educator. Heather's from here in Gillette and has a lot of history with the community. And so she's very creative, has a lot of energy, excitement to do this job. So look for Heather to be putting on some programs for adults and community outreach type events. And so we're really excited because we're preparing for next year's big events for us and for the community. And Heather will have a big role to play in that. So stop in, say hello to her. She's just getting going and hitting the ground running.
All right. Well, we'll look forward to what she brings to the events.
Yeah, and I'll probably send her onto this show soon so she can tell you about some of the work that she's going to do. So that'll be fun too.
All right.
Coming up in December for us, we have very first part of December, December 2nd, we have Parade of Lights. So we'll be part of Gillette Main Street's Parade of Lights. Come and see our wagon all decked out in flashy, sparkly lights. A little new addition this year, we're going to do some wheel lights.
Oh, all right.
So I wish we could go fast down Gillette Avenue so it would look really cool, but if we're going fast, then we're in trouble.
Yeah, the parade would be too short then.
Look out if you see us going fast. But that's always fun, a fun night to see all the people out, and typically handing out candy and gifts and things. And it's fast and furious, but a fun experience for sure. And then obviously our Christmas Crafts Family Day is our big December event. Mentioned that last month. Registration is still open, so if you're watching this, give us a call. We have a limit to 50 children this year. So the first 50 that call are going to get in. And what we're going to be doing is just all the typical Christmas crafts, right? Ornaments, cards, wreaths. There's little bird houses that we'll be decorating this year. And just have a fun time. That is December 16th from 10 to noon is that event. It's a Saturday. And the event is free, but like I said, registration is required. And then the children, students, we do like them to be accompanied by a parent or grandparent, or both parents. And it's a good way for family to do something together during the holidays.
And then you've got ornaments that you can put on the tree every year, or make little gifts for the grandparents or whoever.
That's right. Give them away, keep them. If you come each year to Christmas Crafts, you could have a whole tree just full of Rockpile Museum Family Day ornaments, which would be pretty neat. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
And we do. We have families come back every year, and it's great to see them and see how the kids grow and change. And we've got, I'm sure there's parents now that are bringing their kids. That the parents came to Christmas Crafts, which is crazy to think. That's how long we've been doing this Christmas events.
It's a holiday tradition.
It is. It is. So call us, call or email for that, 682-5723. Our general email is rockpile@vcn.com. You can also stop in and get registered.
Okay, and then there's another craft day in January.
Yeah, the January Family Day is a Lego STEM challenge. So we're going to use building blocks, Lego building blocks, to try and complete little science engineering challenges.
Okay.
So you'll be given some instructions, and we'll go from there. That's about all I can say at this point. I don't want to give anything away.
Oh, okay.
But it's age 5 through 12 with a parent or grandparent. We'll provide everything that's needed, so no need to bring in your Lego collections. We don't want to get those mixed up with ours. My boys are very particular about their Legos. So they're going to be excited about this one. The event is actually late January, Saturday, January 27th.
Okay.
But I wanted to mention it because registration for Museum Association members opens December 20th, and then for the public on December 27th.
Okay.
So after Christmas, give us a call, get your spot. If you want to join the Museum Association, you can get that advanced registration. So give us a call about joining. A family membership is $40 a year, and this is one of those great benefits that you get as a member is advanced registration.
In addition to, free admission to the museum and priority for these events.
Yep, discount at the gift
discount
shop.
At the gift shop.
Yep, members only events.
Yeah.
Those type of great benefits, and I think it's well worth the investment. And that money stays with the Museum Association and is invested into our programs and exhibits. So it's a win-win for everybody, I think. And stop by, we'll get you a brochure or get you signed up. So yeah, registration opens December 20th for Museum Association members, December 27th for the general public.
All right. And is there a limit on how many people can register for that one?
I believe that one is at 50 as well.
Okay.
Yes, space is limited to 50 children.
Okay.
So again, it's free though. No fee for that.
Yep, no fee, but don't wait to register.
Don't wait. Especially with the popularity of Legos.
Mm-hmm.
When the library has a Lego event, I've gone with the boys and there's a ton of kids.
Oh, sure.
So you want to get in for that one. I wish we could do more. It's just, space is just we're not able to fit more than. It basically turns out to be 100 people or
Right,
more.
because each kid has to bring an adult.
Yes.
And maybe more than one adult. So
Yeah.
that's a lot of people
It is.
To fit in the museum.
It is. It's a little tight, and we've been filling the museum full of exhibits and things, and so it's been a little tighter even because we've been trying to be creative with our exhibits. So, and come see the new exhibits. I wasn't even going to mention this, but we've got some new exhibits. One is on the Blizzard of '49.
Sure.
And that's because it'll be 75 years
Mm-hmm.
this year. This 2024 will be 75 years from that. So we're sharing a little more history on that, and we may show the documentary at the museum some night.
Okay.
Have popcorn and have a movie night. And then we've got a new one that tells the story of our brand boards.
Oh.
Often we get a lot of questions about those wood-burning brand boards at the museum. Those were actually from the V&R Trading Post in downtown Gillette.
Okay.
And when they opened that store, they had a branding for their marquee in 1943. And they had a branding iron dance at the Legion, at the American Legion, for that event. They branded the boards there at the Legion. The newspaper accounts said they had 1,200 or over 1,200 people there for the dance.
Oh my gosh.
And we're talking 1943. There was a little over 2,000 people here in Gillette.
That's like half of everyone.
1,200 would be a huge event today,
Yeah.
let alone in
Holy
1943. So we've moved those boards, and we have some new artifacts we're putting with it, and Justin's telling the story of that dance and how those boards came to be. So kind of a neat little story in Gillette history. So
Wow.
that, among other changes, lots of exhibits to come and see.
Sure. All right. And it is December. It is the holiday season. And if you need to do your holiday shopping, one great place to do it is the Rockpile Museum gift shop.
That's right. We've got some great stuff. Where to start? Christmas ornaments,
Yeah.
right? Always have some of these great wooden Christmas ornaments or metal ones celebrating Wyoming. If you've got those Wyoming expats, you can put this in their stocking, send it to them. It's pretty cheap. But these are really reasonable. The metal one's a little bit more. It's $11.99. The wooden one is $6.99. So I know a lot of people have a tradition of buying an ornament every year for their tree, or maybe they have a Wyoming cowboy themed tree. These would be good ones for that. We've got the Christmas pickles, which I brought last month. These are pretty neat. These are antler whistles.
Okay.
So there's a really nice gentleman that has been creating these antler whistles. I'm not going to blow it because they're really loud. really loud. But these are nice, you know, if you're living on acreage and you want the kids to come inside, blow the whistle. They could be put in a purse for
Oh, sure.
safety purposes.
Emergency whistle.
This one has a nice little sharp point too, so not only could you blow it in an emergency situation, you might be able to fend somebody off. I don't know how the police would feel about that, but
Well,
you got to do what you got to do,
multi-purpose.
right? So, and then there's keychain ones as well. So put that on your keys, and maybe you're out getting some trouble and need some help, blow the whistle. So pretty cool little whistles.
All right.
This is a special one that we created. This is our camporee pin.
Oh, okay.
So Rockpile Museum camporee pin. It's going to be hard to see on the camera, but it's a haul truck with the Rockpile logo in it in the back. And then on the tires, it's got the Pathfinder logo and the 2024
Oh, sure.
camporee logo. And it says Rockpile Museum, Gillette, Wyoming, 2024. And so if you don't know, the campers, the Pathfinders, trade and collect pins.
Oh,
That's
okay.
one of their real kind of hobbies when they go to a camporee. And so you'll probably see them all decked out with lots of pins. But we wanted anybody that comes to the museum that week to be able to,
Sure.
to have a souvenir from us.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did a limited run. So there's now less than 2,000 of these available. We are selling them now for $5 only. That includes tax. And so if you'd like a souvenir for your collection, come in and get those now. I don't expect to buy more because
Yeah.
making it that kind of limited edition makes
Sure.
it more tradable for the kids.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'll be cool. That's a great souvenir for, and I mean, haul truck with the Rockpile logo. That's great for anybody.
Yeah, it's very Gillette,
Yeah.
we felt. Very Campbell County. I don't know if anybody else is doing a haul truck one, but the logo fits into the truck quite nicely because it's modeled kind of like a rock pile. So I think it fits pretty well. So $5 for that. Got lots of old-fashioned games. 9 Pins is a good one. It's a little bowling game. We've got the Cup and Ball.
Oh, sure.
The Game of Graces, Jacks. So those, really probably the only place you can find those in town. These are historical folk toys is where we get these. Teacher's Corner might have these as well, so I don't want to rule them out. I haven't been in for a while because when I go in, I come out with too much stuff. And then books, of course. This one, I identified with this one. It's called Almost Pioneers, One Couple's Homesteading Adventure in the West. It was a couple from Ames, Iowa, which is right near my hometown, that moved to Wyoming, and they settled near Chugwater. I believe the little town, it wasn't a town, it was just like a little post office called Diamond. I think it's down Chugwater Creek to the southwest of Chugwater. So their story of homesteading, they are like the majority of Wyoming homesteaders, they didn't stay.
You're right.
They came, they proved up, and after 4 years, they went back to Iowa. And that was the vast majority of homesteaders actually didn't stay. They proved
Sure.
up and sold out. And so this is probably more common of a story than most. But I'm looking forward to reading that, Almost Pioneers. So, of course, we have all the local history books, Gillette, Campbell County, The Now and Then, all from Mary Kelly. We've got Locating the Iron Trail, Edward Gillette's book. Campbell County, The Treasured Years, that's from 1990. Still have editions of that, and many more local history. This is a new Red Cloud book.
Okay.
So based on his own storytelling. So it's called an autobiography, but it's kind of unique in that he didn't write that story. He told the story.
Oh,
oral
sure.
tradition, oral history to someone who then wrote it. So that's University of Nebraska has the original manuscript that it was based off of. So that's a good one. And then this really fun book from Kirk Johnson. Kirk was down at Denver Museum of Nature and Science for a long time. I think he's at the Smithsonian right now. But this is ancient Wyoming, a dozen lost worlds based on the geology of the Bighorn Basin, and tells all about the changes over time geologically to the Bighorn Basin. Different habitats from dunes and marshes
Okay.
to when the basin would have been an ocean.
Sure.
So kind of almost blows you away to think of all those changes. Dry and icy, some of the dinosaurs that are found there. And so it gives you a good idea of the millions of year history
Sure.
of the Bighorn Basin. And much of Wyoming is very similar. So a lot of change over time. So ancient Wyoming. That one is published by Denver Museum of Nature and Science, only $15.95.
Oh, okay.
So really nice book for that price. And many more books, many more toys, ornaments, gifts, little Lego sets that I think we'll sell a lot of come January. So come into the gift shop. It's open when we're open, 8 to 5, Monday through Saturday. And we are closed the 25th and January
Sure.
1st.
Oh, of course.
So you can't shop those days, but we're open the rest of the month.
All right. And is there anything else for December?
Anything else for December? I don't think so. I think that's it.
All right.
The Dixie Reese exhibit just
Yeah.
popped into my head. December will be the last month for that exhibit.
Oh, okay. So definitely check that out before it goes away.
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you very much for coming.
Thank you.